Hey, welcome back to the channel! Frank, American Rises! How you guys doing for a Sunday? I just got in from a walk. Gonna go hit the showers pretty soon. Oh my god! I got crazy ass news, guys! It's not good. It's horrible news. Are you guys sitting down? Please make sure you're sitting down. Make sure there's nothing that you can hurt yourself with. I'm telling you guys, I can't. Oh my gosh. This might sink the channel. Man, I'm pissed. Pissed, I tell you. Man. You know, I gotta give it to you, haters out there, man. You know, every once in a while, you guys get it right. What am I talking about? The haters were right. You know, Trump's on the list. What the hell? How can this be? This is like the worst news ever. I'm like, geez, well, Pete, I better like take my Trump stuff on. I better, you know, take my hat and burn it. You know, I better, you know, go around and apologize. I just, man, you can't. I mean, you can't make this shit up. How the hell did these haters get so right? I can't. Man, what are we gonna do? It's like you know. Trump ain't on no fucking list. Where'd he get? You got suckered. You got clickbaited. Yeah. Trump ain't on no list. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. This is a test of the emergency hater program, right? Emergency hater system. Emergency haters. EHS. Sounds kind of weird. But I do agree. With some of you haters. So we can agree that we want the list released. So let's find common ground, right? Hey, diehard people, man, I know who you are, right? Come on, did I do? I have a hard time being serious when I'm trying to be funny sometimes. Like I can't. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I know it's funny, and then I'm trying to get other people to... A lot of people do think it's funny, but I love it. Like, it's like part of my own self-entertainment. And, yeah, I just love doing it. Because it's like we have... I don't know about you guys. At least my philosophy is try to make things a little on the light side. But, you know, it's kind of the goofy, wacky, crazy stuff. But stuff like that, where it's like you really. Some people can like are really, really serious. Like I had an ex-girlfriend, and god damn, like she would have me going. I'm just like, what? Like you serious about that? Well, then there's the door, you know. She's like, I'm joking. I'm like, dude, you seemed awful serious. She's like, I can't pull your leg. I'm like, dude, that you know, it's like, hey, don't go that far, man. Like, come on, man. You can razz me for what, you know, how I, you know, what I do and some of my mannerisms or whatnot. But man, she was talking about. Anyway, so it's coming out, guys. Whether you want the list to come out. You know, what list will we get? That's probably a better question to ask. Like, is it going to be doctored? Meaning, you know, the Biden crew had 4 years to go in there and, you know, add crap in there. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. And they're trying to make sure, like, hey, all right, this is a fabrication, but it's a really good fabrication. We got to show how it's a fabrication. Like, I don't know. Speculate all you want. It's coming. He already named some drops, but I don't want to talk about that. Because there's nothing to talk about it, right? Like, there's nothing there. We can speculate all we want. And I think we already kind of did. You guys kind of know my position on this. This is coming out. It's going to be good. It's going to, how about this? It's going to shock and awe. It's going to, all of us guys, all right? There might be a little bit bad news in there, right? But my point is, hey, America first, right? America first. Trump's not going to be here, right? Just because Trump's gone doesn't mean America's gone, right? Doesn't mean our patriotism isn't gone, right? So he's just he's our mascot? I don't know. It's, you know, he's not my preferred choice, but hey, in many ways, he is, right? He don't back down. Obviously, he's got bad, we all do crappy things, right? So we want to measure against people. Yeah, of course, right? But anyway, let's talk about more. This is more of adjacent news. Adjacent. I hate that word. But can't you just say related or like, kind of, adjacent? I feel like I'm playing a game, right? Playing Risk, right? You can only go to adjacent territories. Like, anyway, yeah. So, I watched another video. I think I told you guys before. I think his name is Dr. Steve. I can't remember. Turley. That's it. Turley. He's kind of like a little over the top type of guy, but he's kind of funny sometimes. But he brings a lot of things, and maybe they are a little clickbaity at best. But and I think we've heard a little bit about this, but apparently, I might have this wrong, but I think it's Alberta and Saskatchewan. They're like getting together, and they're like, "Hey, is there a way to get out of this? We don't like this." And then I think Manitoba. What was the? I'm trying to remember. It wasn't the Yukon. It was basically like the four western provinces, and it kind of makes sense. I mean, those provinces there. I mean, they have so much resources. There's so much production. They're they probably make up probably close to half of the GDP of Canada. So when when you tax and burden Canadians, right? It's like hilarious, right? Back in the day, that, and maybe it's a little bit more cliche now, but like how Canadians are really polite and whatnot, and that's what like. It takes a lot to get them riled up. So you riled up these people over there. It's producers versus parasites, guys. It doesn't matter what side you're talking about. It doesn't matter where it's at, right? Get to work, you bum. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a Canadian expert. I mean, I live here in Detroit. And, yeah, I've been across that border. God, man, it used to be so easy to go across that border. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad as it was during the COVID bullshit. Are they still under the crown? I thought they were. Now, I heard a rumor that they weren't. Again, I don't know. I'm kind of like, when Canadians, when are you going to wake up? I mean, you guys have been taking, so much BS. And I know a few people at work, and they like live in Windsor, so they would go across the border. I know, guys, that just tells you, like, the crap, right? And it's like, I think you technically get double tax, but whatever. Like here in the United States, if you pay foreign tax, you can use that as like we'll call it a tax exemption. I can't remember. You basically take it off the money that you make, right? So you can use it as like part of your state. Sunday, guys. I'm dying. Dying on stage. Itemized deduction. That's it. So I don't know. Hey, come on, Canadian. Like the guys at work. These guys are actually pretty good, right? I'm just like, damn, man. Can you imagine? And then you gotta exchange your U.S. dollars for Canadian because you gotta pay. Now, I think They got away from that. Actually, now that I remember, I think they get paid in Canadian. I can't remember. I think it's like, oh, well, here's your... And I don't know if they do it every year. Like, if they change it based on the exchange rate. I don't know. Every time I talk to it, it sounds like this damn confusing thing. And I'm like, right? So anyway, hats off to Canadians coming over here and working here. Whatever. Okay, we're not employing Americans. Yeah, well, you know, get your mechanical engineering degree. You know, it's hard. Well, it's easier now than when I took it. Oh my God. You actually had to know how to derive the equations. Anyway, let's get out of that. Boop. We'll take a quick look at anything else. I'm pretty much done with my video. Again, this is like a test to see if we can get more views. Because I'm always like more optimistic on here, right? I'm always trying to boost you guys up. So if you made it this far, you obviously watch the channel and you care about the channel. But like I said, like most of my average views are a minute, and that's why I waited till about the 2-minute mark to kind of tell you guys. Inverse Kramer, all my buddies telling me something. All right, anyway, crypto, mainly Bitcoin. It's back to 119K. Like that's... Yeah, it was going down. It's been going up and down in that range, anywhere between 120 and about we'll call it 116, 115. That range, it never seems to want to go above 120. It does, but it doesn't end the day, blah, blah, blah. So the range is, but the variance between the two are much, much smaller. And that's, I think that's due to the... We'll call it financialization, like not bigger industries, like more of the financial institutions buying this, you know, because the volatility. And so if you're looking for big profits, you're probably not, who knows what this damn thing's going to go to. Again, I'm just I'm just letting you guys know about this. We're still looking for an entrance point. I don't like buying crypto at this point here. It's at an all-time high. But then again, SPY, all-time high. You know, the dollar did regain a little bit. Now it's back at 97. A little bit more. It's almost 98. It went up, down, but its trajectory has been going down. I don't think it's going to keep continuing to go down, but unless they cut rates. It's funny that I think it's the other currencies are strengthening somehow. But I thought they were all cutting rates. It's, again, weighted to the euro. Treasury yield on the 10-year still at 4.39. That's actually pretty healthy. Even at 4.5 is okay. That tends to be where the rates tend to stall out. Anything sub 4 on a 10-year yield does not seem to stick. So we are kind of range bound there. Nothing crazy, although there are some variances from day to day. So we'll see what the hell is going on next week. I don't know what the hell happened with gold and silver, though. Silver got hammered. Still looks like a good chart. Even gold looks okay, although gold looks like it's consolidating here a little bit. It's still making that little pennant formation, and it's pretty, yeah, it's right now, it's pretty much in the between that pennant. So it hasn't quite crossed together, and I don't know if you guys know anything about technical analysis, but technically that means it's going to break. The problem is you don't know if it's going to go break up or break down. I can't see it breaking down. If it breaks down, that probably means people want more risk. But that typically would mean that in future inflation. So it's kind of like either way, from my perspective, is good. But if you haven't bought any gold right now, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be hard to buy anything anyway. Inflation's just... Yeah, we'll see. But I don't think the Fed's going to be cutting the rates. They have a Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday, I think, is the actual day at the FOMC. And we'll see what happens. But they weren't planning on making any cuts anyway. So with that said, let's see how many minutes we got. Oh, hey, we're right at 15. Let's hover that little mouse right next to the stop button. Hope you guys have a good one. I'm going to be watching the David Wilcock live stream right after my shower, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, see ya. Bye.